The AFL has been quick to condemn fans who unveiled a racist sign at a match last night at the MCG. During the Collingwood and Richmond games, someone hung up the banner which read, "Go Pies, stop the mosques." The group responsible was ejected from the grounds and the sign was taken down. Authorities fear a hospital cooling tower might not be the only source of the latest Legionnaires outbreak in Sydney. One St George public patient has tested positive for the deadly bacteria. Two more people who spent time around the hospital and nearby Kogarah shops have the disease. The bacteria was found in the cooling tower on March 22nd. At the same time, the trio started showing symptoms. They include fever, cough, shortness of breath and fatigue. Foreign Minister Julie Bishop has attended a nuclear summit in Washington, D.C, discussing ways to keep radioactive material out of the hands of terrorists. It's feared the material could be used to create a bomb.
The smallest amount of plutonium, about the size of an apple, could kill and injure hundreds of thousands of innocent people.
US President Barack Obama says the risk of terrorists producing weapons has been reduced by the talks. A Queensland man accused of murdering his wife on Thursday night will swap his hospital bed for a prison cell as soon as he's recovered. It's alleged 35-year-old Arona Peniamina stabbed his wife Sandra in the head and chest, leaving her to die outside their Kippa-Ring home.
I hear only some the girl, screaming. Then I don't know what happened, and I go out. I saw the police.
He's under police guard in hospital, recovering from minor hand injuries. One of Australia's most notorious pedophiles could be released from prison in months, despite fears he could reoffend. Gavin Shuster has won his Supreme Court battle to be released into a care facility at Kilburn. Shuster spent much of the past 19 years behind bars for repeated attacks on boys and girls. Once released, he'll be living in a facility bordering a playground and a house with children in it. Psychiatric reports say he's a medium to high risk of reoffending. Several people were injured when a cruise ship lost control and slammed into a pier in the US. 144 people were on board as it sped full steam ahead towards the dock in San Diego. The horn blared as people scurried out of the way. An elderly woman just made it to safety.
Coming in fast and hard, and I saw it happening, and I grabbed the kids and I told them to hold on.
3 people were taken to hospital with some minor bumps and bruises. Mechanical failure is being blamed for the crash. Police in England who were on the hunt for suspected burglars were able to track them down with some help from a group of quick-thinking kids. A police chopper was circling over a rural community in Surrey when it flew past some people holding an Easter egg hunt. The group figured out who the police were after and formed a human arrow pointing in the direction of the suspects. Officers found them and arrested them shortly after. Very creative thinking by the kids.
Now, are we sure that's not an April Fool's joke?